I think I watched him once or twice.
You think so? You think so?
I think he's a bully, you know, but he does he does have the pace. He makes good runs. He knows the right time to sprint.
Players are not finding him though. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. So they need to learn him, and once they learn him, then they will know where he's gonna move. Like if Haaland, for example, if Haaland is this way and jogging slow, he's created the space over there. You know he's gonna sprint there. That's where he's going. It's always for a striker. It's always the opposite movement. I'm coming short to go long. I'm going long to go short. I'm pulling away to go in. I'm going in to go out. It's always the opposite movement that strikers. That's how you know a striker that's got good movements. Do you know what I mean? The one I like the most is like when you're like side by side with the defender and you kind of run in and he sort of goes in and you pull out. But your midfielder has to know that's what you're going to do. Do you understand? So my midfielder knows that's what I'm going to do. We've worked on it. So as soon as I pull in, I remember back in youth team, I scored that goal a few times. I just run in. The defender thinks I'm going to make a running back. I'll just pull off and he just plays the ball over the top. I take a touch, bang, bang. Do you understand? So the movement for the strikers is always the opposite. You mean I'm going in, go short, go long, go short. Do you understand? I'm leaving the space. Nobody gets in that space. So the players need to understand that when he's making his runs, that when Haaland is making his runs, you don't see a lot of players around him because they know that even if there's a space there, don't run into that space. That's his space. He's occupying here, but that's his space. Don't block that space because that's where he's going to run into. So it's understanding this new striker, and when that clicks, then you start to see Arsenal pop. But I'm hoping he doesn't. Obviously, I would have preferred you guys to get Sesko. I think Sesko's a dead striker. I would have preferred you guys to get Sesko. If you got Sesko, I'm like, good on Arsenal, because Sesko is not the kind of striker you need. Sesko is a slow,
he's technically good
man.
though, isn't he? He's technically
it's good. I'm not saying he's not good, but you need this kid. You need this kid. This is the guy you need. That is going to run around. That is going to actually like make runs and he's quick. You don't need the attack to be slowed down. You understand? You got fast wingers. You don't need the attack to be slowed down. Only Harry Kane can be that guy that's slowing the attack down and still doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah, man, special, isn't it? You know what I mean? But every other striker, like, they need that in behind. Like, Haaland, boom, in behind. So I think it's going to click. I think you guys have made the top signings. Like, your signings are on point, to be honest. Your signings are on point. You let Zinchenko go as well, innit?
You think so?
I think so. They've put the money where the mouth is now. They got squad depth. You understand? I mean, Eze has to displace Odegaard to play. You understand? You know.
Well, he's playing on the left right now. They're putting him on the left right now.
Yeah, again, that there will cause a little bit of a problem because Eze is not a bomb down the left wing kind of player. So he's gonna kind of play like a coming inside kind of 10, and that's gonna cause a bit of commotion and a bit of just all in there kind of thing in the same space. Do you understand? So for me, obviously a captain plays or whatnot, but Pep is the only player. Pep is the only manager that, yes, you're a captain, but you don't have to play.
Yeah, you get dropped. Yeah,
you get dropped. You understand? Not even dropped. If the game doesn't suit you, you don't play. You understand? I don't think Arteta has that. So Arteta is going to create a problem with this Eze signing by not being able to give Eze that number 10 role. That number 10 role is him. Do you understand? We've seen what Odegaard can do. Do you understand? We've seen what Odegaard can do. You know, so maybe a situation. I don't know how you lot feel about it. Maybe a situation where Odegaard is an 8 or something. If that can work, Odegaard is an 8 and Eze gets that role.
He's more an 8 than a 10 anyway, in my opinion. Anyway,
he's a 10. He's a 10, but he's always on the right hand side. He's always next to Saka's side. He's never on the other side.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So he's a 10, but he's not really a 10. He's beside the 8, just a little bit forward from the 8 kind of thing. You understand? And then Rice is obviously the 8 on the left hand side. So I don't know, but I think that signing there is one to watch out for where Eze plays, because he's a baller. You know what I mean? He's a baller that plays week in, week out, and he needs to play week in, week out in the Arsenal team for creativity. You're going to have a hell of a player creating goals for that striker if he plays week in, week out.
Quick question though. on what you just said, yeah, is the manager gonna allow him to play week in, week out, bro? That's my big question.
Can't see it.
And that's a
Can't see
problem.
it.
That's a problem.
Can't see it. Unless injuries, can't see it. Unless he's gonna give him that, unless he's gonna drop Martinelli and give him that left wing. But he's gonna play the left wing a bit different to how the right winger is playing. In terms of like Saka's obviously down the line or whatnot. He's gonna play that a bit different. He's gonna be coming inside. Like Marmoush plays for us. Marmoush is on the left wing, but it's not really the left wing that goes down the line. You understand? He's inside more, but obviously Marmoush is more of a striker, so he's more of a second striker in behind, but he just fills in that left wing. So Eze is not a striker, he's not a second striker in behind, so he's gonna play that a little bit different. But you're gonna obviously lose something in that out and out winger in Martinelli. But then again, it's a case of like, does Martinelli really go down the line and crosses it with his left foot? No, he doesn't.
No.
Do you understand? So he doesn't go down the line.
This is Martinelli.
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't go down the line and cross it with his left foot. So you're not really losing anything from that if Eze doesn't do that. So he's going to come inside more. Now, if he comes inside, right, it's the perfect time and the perfect run for that striker. Like I said, when Eze has that ball, that striker should be on the second centre-back. So you have the right back, the first centre-back, and the second centre-back. When Eze has that ball coming inside, that striker should be on the second centre-back. So he's making a run in between both centre-backs to go through and go. You understand? So he's coming short, and his run is in between both centre-backs to go and go, and he's gonna get all the time from Eze. But what do I know?
No. You said it. What do you know? You used to be a pro footballer, bro, so you would know all these things. But in terms of like challenging though, because last year was a joke, bro. Last year we were
I think we finished at 1 point behind you, or 2 points or something.
Yeah, something like that. But we were so.
And we almost took it too.
We drew 14 games last year, bro. 14 games.
You're winning the title like that. You're winning the title like that.
Crazy, isn't it?
You drew 14 games.
14
out of 38. That's poor, bro.
14 games. We didn't have a proper striker, but 2 seasons ago, we were like scoring loads of goals. And this season, I just feel that the manager, he's not going to change the way he is, bro. I think he's stubborn and he's just set in the ways he is.
Oh, he's got just this season to be stubborn. After this season, if he doesn't win a trophy, I guarantee you he steps down. They won't even sack him. He would just say, "Yeah, he's enough."
If Berta's here now, you see my sporting director now, Berta. Berta doesn't. Berta, Andrea Berta. He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't play games.
I think everybody knows Arteta's got just this season. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. It can't have any more than this. There's what if you finish second or third again and no trophies at all?
Yeah, even when you said that, yeah, Arteta came for you now. The screen just froze. Even when you said that, Arteta don't like people saying that. When you start speaking about him, bro, I'm telling you,
better. Arteta's got just this season. If he doesn't win a trophy, he has to do the honourable thing and say, "You know what?
I've taken last season, my brother. We said the same thing.
Remember last season. Last season, we kind of said like, look, they're not going to sack him. They're still finishing. This season, they've addressed the problem. They've spent millions of pounds. They've given him all the tools that he needs now and he wants now. There is no excuses this season. No excuses whatsoever. You understand? But I feel like he set himself up for failure because now nobody's even looking at the FA Cup or the Carling Cup now to save him. He has to bring in,
it has to be one of.
He has to bring in the Premier League or the Champions League.
Yeah.
So nobody's looking at Carling Cup or FA Cup to save him. He even said himself. So I don't understand. And this is where he's gone wrong. Where Klopp, for example, was just winning his FA Cup, his Carling Cup. Oh, there you go. I'll take that Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'll take that Premier League in COVID. Yeah. Yes, Arteta has won none of it. Now he's put pressure on saying, I want the biggest trophy.
This guy don't learn, you know.
How do you go from not winning anything to wanting the biggest trophies? Champions League. Forget Champions League. I can't see Arsenal winning Champions League. The Premier League. Don't know. I don't know.
You see, the Premier League. The Premier League is hard to win, bro, because it's over 38 games. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know yourself, yeah, that it's not an easy task. Even when you went through like your madness, yeah, winning 4 Premier League titles in a row, yeah, you had times where you were tested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you knew how to get over the line. That's the difference. Arteta doesn't know how to get over the line, and this is the problem with this manager. I think sometimes ego. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go out and win a cup. You know what I mean? Even though I won't accept that, but at least you've won something. Do you understand? They have experience for the guys. But I hear it. I don't think it's acceptable now just to win like an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. I need the Champions League, which is the hardest one because we've never ever won it, or the Premier League. So I don't want to hear no excuses that Isak's gone to Liverpool. I don't want to hear excuses that Man City are back. Yeah, you've had your chances. You come second 3 years in a row, 3 seasons in a row. I don't want to hear no more excuses from anyone, any other fan base. So we need to do something this season, my brother. We need to do. So that's why I'm saying, yeah, if you man come to the Emirates, yeah, I can't be accepting you man beating us. I can't accept it because how are we going to win the league? And no disrespect to City, yeah, but we need to be beating everyone around us. And City, we should be beating City at home. Do you understand? If we want to win the league and stuff, yeah, we need to be beating the big teams as well. I don't care about, oh, you don't have to beat the big teams. You lay down your marker. You lay down your marker. And we didn't lay down a marker with Liverpool. Arne Slot, 1 season, first season, he won the Premier League.
And looks extremely strong. And looks extremely strong right now.
Yeah. Does he look weak to you? Does Arne Slot look weak to you? Does he look like he will go to the Etihad scared? That he wants a draw? Do Liverpool come to want a draw?
That's why